Yes, Chris.
What up?
Yeah, the viz looks.
It looks good. Look at the rope, man. We got good viz.
And I can see the rope until the end almost.
Wicked.
Dude, it was brown.
Oh, you're just fucking making excuses for shooting bad.
Yeah,
How's it going, everybody? I'm back here in Nanaimo for another 3 days. Just got back from work last night. Wife and kids are still in Bermuda. I miss them a lot, but they're having a good time out there. Sayla's been in the pool and on the beach every day. She's holding her breath in the water and learning how to swim, so that's really exciting. I'm happy to have a bit of freedom, but I'll be honest, feels like something's missing. Miss my family. Either way, I got Ashraf and Hadi coming right now off the ferries. We are gonna head out to the Vancouver Island West Coast. We got an Airbnb. Tom is meeting us out there. He's got his boat. And we're gonna do some spearfishing for a couple days. So as much as I miss my family, I'm gonna try to enjoy this time while I can, because these trips are few and far between. Should be a fun weekend. We're all super stoked for this one.
Hey Chris.
Hey man, how's it going?
How are you? Now filming outside today. Normally you are like out of the car.
Yeah.
Just coming from the ferry.
I figured you could
now
get.
you're just in the car waiting for us. What's happening?
You can get your own door this time.
The wife is not taking it, man.
You're late, man. You said 8:20. It's 8:27. That was a ferry ride.
Pretty good. Pretty calm. Just like slept all the way.
Yeah, I saw the picture of you sleeping.
Dude, he was like, just like out cold. Like, he just talked to me 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Tom,
Hey, bud.
how's it going? Long time no see.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Hey. Yeah, good to see you again, man.
Oh, nice rock.
Prototype.
Nice rock. So it's go time. The weather is really beautiful. We got super lucky. Not a breath of wind. Sun is shining, pretty warm. The visibility was horrendous here last week, but at least at the dock it's looking decent. Hopefully it is that way in the ocean when we get out there. I didn't waste any time. I got right to business. Poseidon treated us nicely that day. After I got my fish, it was time to film the amazing biodiversity. Filming gives me a different perspective than hunting does. One I consider essential, the other I consider a hobby. There was lots of lost fishing gear at this spot. Swimming up with a cannonball was not easy.
I'm gonna make Ashraf Richards, unfortunately, and buy another spear from him. Because obviously I did a rookie mistake. Lost mine in a small hole, so.
Luckily, Tom's got like 5 guns with him. Save the day, man. I say this a lot, but these trips are so refreshing for the soul. You can't beat time outdoors in nature with your friends. I still miss my wife and kids though, but this is pretty sweet. Pretty good. Got that nice blue link cloud there. I got myself 2 coppers, and I also shot that dusky rockfish. Look very similar to black rockfish. It's easy to mix the two up, but when you see them side by side, the differences are fairly obvious. Yeah, I did awesome with the fishing today. Got some decent footage underwater too, I believe. We got the boat in here, and we are just checking into our Airbnb. Looks like a beautiful little spot for us to lay our heads for the night and have some rest and relaxation before round 2 tomorrow. So we are checking out of our Airbnb. We are gonna go diving probably early in the morning, and then that way we get to get home at a decent time. Good stay at our little spot. Everyone slept pretty decent. Gonna pack up the vehicles and hit the ocean pretty soon. My van smells horrendous. Wet dive gear, a bunch of fish. Yeah, if you could smell this van right now, it's not a pleasant place to be, but one of those things you gotta deal with. One of the worst parts about diving is putting on a wetsuit that smells like urine and dead fish. Definitely not a highlight, but it's essential to go out there and dive, especially on these back-to-back trips. Totally worth it.
Where do you want to go? Pick a spot.
Yeah, like the one that we got like with bag, with like where we shot like those big rockfish.
Yeah, where that big school was, that big reef that we hit. We'll do that. We hit this spot last year, and my one regret is that I didn't have any footage without my gun. So I opted to just film on this dive. Plus, my cooler was pretty full. So we're approaching a dive spot we hit last November, and there was kelp all over the place. Right now we're seeing 1 or 2 pieces, which is probably an indication of something out of whack. Probably urchin or something overpopulating the reef, so that's pretty depressing. We will see though. This spot is insane. It's on the deeper end of my comfort zone for recreational diving and spearfishing. Plus it's exposed to the open ocean, but the tough conditions make every moment underwater priceless. So much life and color. I live for this. Hattie was feeling a little rough, so I told him I'd grab him a fish, and then this happened. I haven't seen too many wolf eels, so I was hyped. When I came back to the surface, it was time to bail. Hattie was on his deathbed, so he had to go find some protection from the swell. The second spot was not a letdown. I could have legally harvested 6 lingcod on this trip, but I was content with one I had. Plus, filming them is just as rewarding for me. It's not often that I'm able to catch someone else shoot a fish, but I'm stoked on how this turned out. Nice shooting there, Ashraf. Hattie was feeling much better, and he jumped in too.
boys, how are ya?
You lose your gun again?
No.
There's no gun in your hand.
Soft is enough.
From there, we made a bit of a pit stop to retrieve a squid jig we had lost the night before. Tom had caught one squid, but overall, the mission was a failure. I was really surprised to see schools of small rockfish off the pier. I was less surprised when I saw a bunch of trash. My mouth tasted like diesel after this dive. This is one polluted little dock. We must have found a dozen or so squid jigs. They retail for about $10 a piece, so it was definitely worth our time. There was all sorts of trash and debris on the bottom. I've been chatting with Adam Binda, and we're gonna try and get some sort of a cleanup in the works.
This one looks familiar.
At least we had success on this mission. I found a cell phone too. It wasn't operational, but at least it's not polluting the ocean. On the way home, we were greeted by our friend to say goodbye. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If so, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and I appreciate it. Thanks everybody, peace and love.